Okay, so this is the diesel pump, the diesel burner. I'm just going to swap this out for a waste oil burner. I'm just going to show you how quick and easy it can be. Right, so let's go. Try and even do it with one hand. So I had a problem with my waste oil heater at 2 o'clock in the morning. You know, it's like -5 outside, that's Celsius, but it's cold, and it's an old building and it gets cold real quick. So I come up, what I've learned over the years is rather than try and fix that at 2 o'clock in the morning, is make it easy on myself and adapt this plug to work, the plug for that to work in this one. Now this originally, just a bit of a backstory, this originally is a diesel furnace, so it's made for a diesel, what's in there. But I had to adapt it. If you have a look at the size of this diameter here, it's actually quite a lot bigger than this one. So this hole couldn't fit the burner. I thought it'd be great. I had 2 of these, so I bought 2 of those burners, and then when I went to fit it in here, it didn't fit. So make sure you don't do that. It wasn't too much of a big deal. I just pulled the furnace out of the inside of this, cut it off, and welded up a new blast tube or intake there. And make sure when you do, you angle it just a little bit downward, so if your burner drips a bit of oil out of the nozzle, which it can do quite regularly, it drips, it goes into the furnace, not back and down in here. Okay, so what was the problem with this? This little mongrel here, this thing here, where is it? This here, like I honed it down, got a little bit more out of it, then it broke again, just waiting for big parts to arrive. And then in the end I just slapped some screws in it to hold it all together. But what this does is it joins this motor to this pump, and yeah, that there just stripped out. And I think from having a few of these heaters, I've had 3 of them in the past, and I've gone through a bunch of these pumps, and Econoheat or More Heat have got better because they keep upgrading and they keep making their product better. They keep making it more expensive too. The first one was about 3.5 grand, and I think the last one I bought was 9. So yeah, they're not mucking around with price, but they've made this a lot better, except it's now putting out more power. I think that's what it is, and it's stripping that out. So I've got 3 of those. I ordered 3 of them, so I got a year out of them, so I'm picturing 1 year I got to replace them. But maybe they could improve it. Yes, definitely. This just strips out. I think I've had two break now, so it's not the end of the world, and you can just hone them down. So I'm going to give this a go. Now I'm going to put this in and start it. So that's how easy it is. There, just that. I'll plug this in. So I've got the same plugs. Okay, this thing's got a little bit of randomness coming off it. This also controls just like that. Okay, so that's how quick it is. Highly recommend that if you buy a waste oil burner and you have a diesel burner, yes, it's a hassle. I have to have a separate fuel supply. Lucky I know where to get this free, and that's part of it, you know, when you're doing this sort of thing. So that burner just sits there like that. I actually put the lid on it and put it out over the back, and then when that breaks, and it's going to take a while to fix, I just hook it up, and I can change that out in no time. And the same plug fits all the other burners. So if the other burner breaks, I can take this one out and put it down there, because all the plugs, everything is wired the same. Really important that. You need a good sparky. which I'm not. I'm not a good sparky, but I've got a good sparky. And you know, sometimes he even gets it wrong, but be real careful you get someone who knows what they're doing. Okay? Right, put this thing together.